Just imagine what would have happened if Lewis Carroll had proclaimed the reality of Wonderland. What if he gathered a following and launched an expedition? It was autumn 1962. The Cuban Missile Crisis threatened to end the world as we knew it. As Kennedy and Khrushchev teetered on the brink, it became startlingly clear that not only was an apocalyptic end within our technological means, it was also an immediate likelihood. The fear of incoming Soviet nuclear-tipped missiles meant school children across America were learning to duck and take cover under their desks while their parents dug bomb shelters they believed would take them to the other side of the looming apocalypse. During those same tense days in October 1962, and half a world away, a charismatic and visionary Tibetan Lama was leading over 300 followers into the snow and glaciers of one of the Himalayas' highest peaks in order to open the way to a hidden valley of immortality that Tibetan scriptures dating back to the 12th century describe as a place of unimaginable peace and plenty that can only be opened at a time of the most dire need, when cataclysm racks the earth and there is nowhere else to run. A Step Away from Paradise tells the true story of this extraordinary journey to a hidden land of immortality and those who risk giving up this world for another. I first heard about him from a friend of mine who's a tanka painter in Gangtok, who once said, you're a writer, you like stories. Well, my mother-in-law's got a story that you won't believe. And he said, come back tomorrow, bring a tape recorder, and he would translate from the Tibetan. And then I got this whole story of how she had heard that the Lama had arrived in Sikkim, who would open up a hidden valley of immortality that they'd been waiting for generations for, and that the word came that he had finally come. So she told her husband, I'm going, let's go. And he said, you must be crazy. And she said, I don't care if you're coming or not, I'm going. And he said, okay, I'll go. And then they gave their house and land away. They sold enough to make the journey for one-way tickets to go to Sikkim, knowing that they were never coming back because they were going to this hidden valley of immortality, being led by this Lama by the name of Tushuk Lingpa. In the end, I spent 7 years in the Himalayas, tracking down the surviving members of Tushuk Lingpa's expedition in order to hear the story of what for most was the seminal experience of their lives. Now mostly in their 70s and 80s, I found them in their monasteries and mountain retreat huts, and in their homes located in villages and towns across the Himalayas. A Step Away from Paradise weaves their stories with a bit of my own while placing it all in the context of Tibetan Buddhism and the legends of the hidden valleys of immortality reputed to lie waiting to be discovered.